Hey, Gold Rush fans. So is this finally the week we get to see Parker's Operation in Alaska? Well, let's talk about the upcoming episode of Gold Rush. Welcome back everybody to Gold Rush Minute. If you're new to the channel or you're a subscriber, I'm Gold Rush Minute, where I break down the most recent episodes of Gold Rush and all the other spin-offs. We talk about the miners and we go over past episodes of the series. First miner up is Team Misfits, led by Fred Lewis. So the Team Misfits, they're coming off their best week ever with 12.6 ounces of gold, giving them right around that 20-ounce gold for the season. The guys, they seem pretty happy about this, but I do have kind of air quotes around happy. They are far from that goal of 500 ounces, and that freedom cut, if it doesn't pay off, Team Misfits, they're done. Like Fred said last episode, this was the last of their pay dirt from last year, so the gold, it should hopefully improve from here on out. In my opinion, they wasted their time, effort, resources, and the morale of the team processing this subpar pay dirt. Yeah, it was there and it was available and ready to run, but it was definitely a waste of time. Fred and his crew, they need 30 ounces of gold each week from here on out to hit their goal of 500 ounces for the season. This week, though, they won't even come close to that, maybe that 10 to 15 ounce range. They're going to face some new breakdowns this week. Sergeant Sluice, I feel, is going to be the first victim, and he's going to be down for a few days. Next up is the Clayton brothers. So Brandon and Brady, they're coming off one of their best weeks also with 15.25 ounces of gold last week. Like Team Misfits, though, the brothers, they're well behind where they need to be at this point, and they need to get to golden acres. So when you think about it, they had to pay for the fuel, food, paychecks, and other expenses with that money. So there honestly can't be too much left over. Like Fred, the Clayton brothers, they're banking on better gold that's waiting for them at golden acres. 22 ounces of gold, that's their goal to hit each and every week to hit that goal of 500 ounces for the season. But they do need at least a minimum of 10 ounces a week to keep mining. They've been mining those hot spots and that's worked for them so far. But how much longer can this work? This week, the brothers, they're going to mine right about 15 to possibly 20 ounces of gold. Hey everybody, just want to take a moment and thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, it only takes a moment and it's free to do. Next up is Team Parker. So Parker was missing last week, so hopefully this means Alaska. Maybe Discovery Channel wants the anticipation to kind of build up a little bit. Out of all the miners on Gold Rush right now, Parker's the only one that's on track to hit his goal of 10,000 ounces in gold. His ground in the Yukon though, it's about all worked up. They're chewing through that ground pretty quick this season. If Parker's up in Alaska, he'll need to bring crew members up there, so the Yukon crew will be a little bit leaner. Mitch will be the foreman to oversee Little Red Rocket, and personally, I still hate that name, but that's just me. He'll need to do some adjustments and tweaks to that wash plant to get it up and running. The Yukon operation will be in good hands with Tyson, and they will have a few mechanical issues, but nothing too bad that's going to stop them. 500 ounces or more will be mined between the two wash plants. Now for the Alaskan operation. I feel that 100 ounces is the right number. Setting up the wash plant, getting it dialed in, and working out any of the kinks that come up, it's going to slow them down. This week though, this will be the only week where they have subpar numbers. Last up is the Klondike King. So the Beats crew, like Fred and Brandon, they're coming off their best cleanups this season. And like the other two miners, the Beats crew, they fell short of their goal of 300 ounces. They did have some maintenance issues last week and they had new crew members slow them down. But for me personally, I like how Kevin takes the lead and does routine maintenance on all the equipment versus having them break down and be out longer. The blue and cold cut are finally starting to reveal its gold. For me personally, I was thinking that the white channel gold was more of a myth than reality. The Beast crew need a minimum of 300 ounces to stay on pace for 5,000 ounces of gold. This week they should have no problem exceeding that by getting 325 to 350 ounces of gold. There you have it, Gold Rush fans. Remember, if you like the content and want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. It's free to do and I greatly appreciate it. Till the next time.